Hi, my name is Ridhi and today I will be making chicken 65 with the Instant Pot air fryer. This recipe is inspired by Sanjay, the water bath chef. So what the main ingredients you need for this are 3 pounds of evenly cut chicken, breast chicken. You will need 1.5 tablespoons of chili powder, 3/4 tablespoons of salt, 1/4 tablespoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 1/4 tablespoon of cumin, 3 tablespoons of chicken 65 powder. I'm using the Sean chicken 65 powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander, and you can adjust the salt and chicken 65 powder at the end. And then you'll also need 1.5 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1.5 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, 1 bunch of curry leaves, and 6 thinly sliced green chilies. And you'll need 1 egg white and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Start mixing. I mix these very well, and now I'm going to add lemon juice. This will just add some more flavor. And then you're going to mix it well. Now I'm going to add egg white. We are going to add the egg white because it seals in the juiciness. If you don't add the egg white, you may lose the juiciness. And egg white is going to help seal it. So you're going to pour it. As soon as you pour it, you're going to want to mix it in well and incorporate it. Now that we mixed in the egg whites, I'm going to add cornstarch and all-purpose flour. This will help seal the juiciness in and the flavor. I mixed them all well together. I tasted it, and I thought it could use a bit more of the chicken 65 powder. I'm more into spice, so I added a bit of the chicken 65 powder, and I added a pinch of salt. Also, an additional ingredient is oil. Air fryers usually don't need oil, but to give it crispiness, I'm going to add a bit of oil to the mixture. So. Pot that we will be using today, and we are going to take the chicken that we just made and we will be arranging it on these 2 trays. Now that I arranged the chicken on the trays, I'm going to put them into the oven. Okay, now I'm going to set the temperature to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it's to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to set the time for 15 minutes. And then every 5 minutes you will have to rotate them so they could get cooked properly and evenly. Our food is ready. So it's gonna start saying cool. You're gonna let it after it says cool, soon it will say end. And then after that, we will check on the sugar. Okay, so now that it says end, we're gonna let it stop. Or we'll just take it out. Okay, so that's how the chicken looks. And now I'm going to see if this is cooked properly. So to check if it's cooked properly, you can take a fork and you could just stab it. This could use a little bit more cooking, because if it sticks to the fork, it could use a little bit more cooking. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it back in, and we're gonna, while it's out, we're going to add the coriander leaves. During the rotation, I added it to the bottom layer, but I didn't add it to the top layer. So I'm going to add the coriander leaves to the chicken. I tasted the chicken and I think that it could use a little bit more time. So I'm going to set it for 5 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we're going to let it cook. The chicken out from the oven and it looks great. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.